Respected Chair, Secretary of Local Government Division, Mr. Mohammad Ibrahim, Chief Engineer of Local Government Engineering Department, Mohammad Ali Akhtar Hussain, Natale Stankiewicz, Senior Transport Specialist and Tax Team Leader of the World Bank. Distinguished guest, dear audience, dear journalists, good morning. I express my thanks to take the initiative by the World Bank to hold this kinds of a workshop which we are inaugurating. In starting of my speech, I want to remember Father of the Nation with humble respect, as this country is the dream country of the Father of the Nation, and in exchange of huge life, sacrifice, and many sorts of the destruction, we achieved independence of Bangladesh with the aim that no disparity and no any source of the discontentment will remain within the people. So Father of the Nation have led the country for independence. And after independence, he started his journey. His personality lost him. He was assassinated by the derailed military officials. And after that 21 years, the country was ruled by non-democratic forces. And because of that, all the norms, hope, dream have been destroyed. And values of the peoples was very scared. So in such a situation, actually peoples was miserably suffering. And our present Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, she fought a lot for ensuring to fulfill the dream of our independence. So since she came in power, she has taken the responsibility to address everything on priority basis. So communication is one of the most priority. Despite it, many other issues has to be addressed. So she has given first time when came in power 1996 in power. She tried to establish the communication. At this moment, I think everybody is aware. In side by side of the physical communication and telecommunication, internet connectivity is giving a huge mileage to this nation. And though many sorts of the disgusting definition was given by the global community about the Bangladesh, this country do not have hope and we cannot do anything else. And this country will be destroyed automatically. But because of the leadership and long-term perspective goal and dream, our present Prime Minister, the leader of the people, has led the country in such a way. Because of that, now whole country have been covered by internet, and rural communication have been established. Mostly, I think, according to the data, I don't know, you are much more aware, more than 80% union connectivity already been established. Upazila connectivity 100%, and Upazila sub-district connectivity have been established 100%. And village communication have been established about 30% like this. So all these causes actually our economic, in context not the developed country, in context of us, of this people of this country, at this moment, our status, we are able to improve a lot. But the question is rise here, that sustainability of the road and infrastructure. this is the one of the, actually this country, Bangladesh, is a downstream of Himalaya coast, and we are in the bank of the Bay of Bengal. Our land is a marshy land, mostly reclamation land. Historically, we came to know that this country was the reclaimed land, and this area was not the actually main land. So anyway, there is some of the challenges of the infrastructure. The cost of the infrastructure is much more high in compared to the, I think if we go to see the Europe and Middle East countries. Wherever we are going to develop, construct on road, for the sustainability of the road, so we have to reconstruct the strength of the soil first. So cost is much more high. One example, when I was moving by Dhaka Chittagong Road, I was experienced that huge soil has to be, they have to be compact, and then with other material, sand, bricks, and many other things. Then, so the cost of any part of the world in Bangladesh is much more high. So anyway, whatever the cost, the construction has to be very sustainable one. That is, today we will construct, and within the few days it will be very unusable. So it is not the wise policy. So this is why I use one term that the penny wise pound policy is not the right policy. So we have to go for the actually sustainable construction. So this is why when I became the minister of this ministry, immediately I have seated with the LGD is considering as a private organization of Bangladesh, because they reach each and every doorstep of the people, and because they are constructing the communication. So rural peoples, once they are getting communication, they were mostly confined because the shortage of the communication. So as now they are getting communication, so they have an extreme respect about the LGD, as they know all this construction, communication, and is establishing by LGD. So, and after taking the charge of me of this ministry, so I have seated with all the engineers. There are a lot of credible engineers here. So, and I have discussed with them how could we can make all this infrastructure development with the sustainable. That is, lifetime of the every construction. The road, actually people's perception was, LGD doing one road, after 1 year or half a year, then road will be go away, and it is not usable after half a year. So this is why after I have discussed with them, and I develop, I create a team with the external and internal engineers, and how could we can make this road construction sustainable? At least it has to be 4 or 5 years longevity. So then they have restructured the structural design. They designed the structural design, and about the bridge, our Honorable Prime Minister have given the instruction. So navigation facility has to be ensured, and morphological, hydrological, and geological survey has to be done. So, and we have to be careful that it will not create any sort of water logging. So, in all this consideration, actually road construction compared to earlier, now it is much more sustainable. That is, lifetime of the road is higher. So this is why the LGD image also been upgraded, and the bridge, whatever earlier was, we are doing. Since long I am a member of parliament. I born in the village, and my constituency is mostly rural area. So I have a good experience about the rural area. So the bridge, whatever we did in the year 1996 to 2001, it might be maybe 1.7 million taka. But now, whenever we go to do this bridge, the cost became a 20 million taka or 15 million taka instead of the 1.7 million. So it is a huge cost difference is there. Despite it all this, we have taken this optimistic step to go according to sustainable construction, and because of that, finance is required more, but all this is very sustainable, and the navigation facilities as because they are retaining very properly. So this is why the maritime transportation system is also recovering again. So all this context actually today's seminar is very important. And as I mentioned, the Bangladesh is actually it is a marshy land. So whatever it is, I think engineers could point out very exactly technical word, because the marshy land, whenever you you constructed the road, so as Bangladesh is a very densely populated country, and economy is going up, per capita income have been rise, so people's movement have been rise, and the economic activities mobilization process have been ensured by the government through internet and physical communication and many other sources. So I do not like to go many other area to actually to define, so that for the sake of the time. So this is why huge transportation load is much more high, density of the transportation is high. So all these causes actually this maintenance is actually required, because it is not remaining as same as whenever it is constructed. It is destroying immediately, very easily. So this is why we have I think, in here I want to point out one thing. The World Bank is, since our independence, they have extended their cooperation. So I definitely, from myself and the people of Bangladesh, have a high impression about the World Bank, despite its few discontentment about the other. Maybe it is because of the political issue. Anyway, so as a whole, World Bank has a high image. So actually, as today's program, through this occasion, I will extend to take the chance to tell something else. Actually, our main now bottleneck is maintenance and reconstruction. So I think through the discussion, I don't know what extent and what large area you will cover today's workshop, but I think there is a good chance to have it to discuss, as because globally it is true. I like to say the World Bank is the development leader. So whoever there is a many developer partner and the financer, but World Bank when they move, because since long World Bank had a huge experience and their governance and their capacity, in all respect, all other development partner have a high impression about them. Whenever any World Bank take the lead, then all other development partner wants to follow. So this is why I want to point out this issue. Actually, it is the time to give emphasis for maintenance funding. It is one of the big issues. So I think you can help the discussion, whatever the output will be here. This is not the main issue today. Might be not everything will be solved, but it could be carry on for future from anywhere else. So anyway, and beside that, there is a huge coastal area is there. All this coastal area also a lot of challenges. Nowadays, we are very everybody is aware. Climate challenge, and from our part, actually, under the leadership of our Prime Minister, we have a green climate fund. We have created by our own from our budget, and beside that, we, as our secretary have mentioned, we have a 5-year plan. We are signatory of the SDG, and we have a long-term perspective goal 2041. We have a Delta plan. We have taken all this plan in cognizance for going ahead program. in each and everywhere. So, in consideration of everything, I think today's workshop and there is a good numbers of credible engineers have been gathered, and they are very meritorious. I think they will discuss, and in concluding of my speech, I express my thanks to the World Bank for leading this one, and through this workshop, I think some new arena will be open for the LGD to go ahead to fulfill the actually aspiration of the common people and the program of Bangladesh government under the leadership of Sheikh Hasina. So I want to conclude here. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody. আমাদের প্রিয় সাংবাদিকদের জন্য আমি বলবো যে আমরা বিভিন্নভাবে কাজ করি, আমাদের বিভিন্ন ধরনের সারা পৃথিবীর বিভিন্ন দেশ আমাদের অর্থনীতি উন্নয়নের জন্য যে কর্মসূচি আছে এগুলাতে তারা অংশগ্রহণ করে। এখানে একটা বিষয় হলো কি, আমরা তারা আমাদেরকে লোন দেয়, ব্যাংক যেমন কাস্টমারকে লোন দেয়, ওয়ার্ল্ড ব্যাংকও একটা ব্যাংক, এশিয়ান ডেভেলপমেন্ট ব্যাংক, জাইকা, KfW, AFP অথবা যারাই আসে না কেন সবাই, তো তারা তখনই দেয় যখন দেখে যে এখানে দিলে ওই টাকাটা আবার ফেরত আসবে। কারণ সে তো ব্যাংক যেমন নাকি ওই কাস্টমারকে দিয়ে পার্সিউ করে টাকা দেওয়ার জন্য, কেন যে ওই কাস্টমার ইনকাম জেনারেশনটা এরকম আছে, তার ইন্টারনাল গভর্নেন্স সিস্টেম অ্যান্ড ইকোনমিক গ্রোথটা এরকম আছে, তো সে তার ব্যাংকের টাকাটা ফেরত দিতে পারবে লাভসহ ইন্টারেস্ট সহ, তো তখন তারা তাদেরকে লোন দেয়। তো একই বিষয় বাংলাদেশ একসময় লোন পেত না। তো আমাদের মহসিন সাহেব একবার আমাকে বলছিল, আক্তার সাহেবরা বলতে পারো ভালো, যে আমাকে বলছে স্যার আমার কাছে $11 বিলিয়ন আপনার অফার আছে ফরেন ল্যান্ড আপনার, তো কিন্তু আমরা এটাকে খুব আমরা বুঝে শুনে নিই যেটা নাকি আমার দেশের জন্য লাভজনক হবে। তো যেমনিভাবে একটা কাস্টমার আপনি যখন নাকি ব্যাংকের থেকে টাকা নেন তখন আপনি ব্যাংকের সাথে বার্গেনিং করেন যে আমি কত রেট অফ ইন্টারেস্টে নেব এবং কত দিনে পরিশোধ করব, যেটা আপনার যে ইনকাম আছে সেটার সাথে। অতএব বাংলাদেশ মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে আমরা সবাই মিলে আন্তরিকভাবে কাজ করি। আমরা কারো মনের ভিতরে ভিজিট করি না, কিন্তু আমার মনের ভিতরে ভিজিটিং তো আমার আছে। তো সে কারণে আমি বিশ্বাস করি এই দেশ আমাদের প্রিয় দেশ, 17 কোটি মানুষের দেশ, বঙ্গবন্ধু বড় স্বপ্ন আশা নিয়ে স্বাধীন করেছে। আমরা একটা গর্বিত জাতি হব। পৃথিবীতে আমাদের সমসাময়িক দেশ অনেকের পরিবর্তন হয়েছে, আমাদের পরিবর্তন না হওয়ার কোনো কারণ নাই, কিন্তু এখানে আমাদের মনের ভিতরে অঙ্গীকার থাকতে হবে। আরেকজনের দোষ ত্রুটি দেখে আমিও সেই দোষ ত্রুটির সাথে বলবো যে আমিও কেন ভালো থাকবো, আমিও তার সাথে চলে যাই। তো এটা আমাদের জন্য আসলে কল্যাণকর নয়। আর যিনি ভুল পথে গেছেন তার আলটিমেট পরিণতি ভালো হবে এটা তো ইতিহাস সাক্ষ্য দেয় না। 17 বছর ইতিহাস সাক্ষ্য দেয় না যে নাকি দেশ জাতি মানুষের সাথে মানে অপরাধ করেছেন, অনৈতিক কাজ করেছেন, মানবতার বিরুদ্ধে কাজ করেছেন, তারা পৃথিবীতে কোথাও খুব লং রান তারা কিন্তু সাস্টেইন করে নাই। তো এই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা ওগুলোকে বিবেচনা না রেখে কে খারাপ কাজ করছে, কিন্তু আমি ভালো কাজটা করি না, অসুবিধা কী আছে। তো আমি LGD এবং সবাইকে কর্মকর্তা প্রকৌশলীরা তারা সবাই ভালো কাজ করে, আমি বিশ্বাস করি উত্তর আরও এই কাজ আগিয়ে যাবে। আর বাংলাদেশ বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্ন বাস্তবায়নের জন্য শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে যে যাত্রা অব্যাহত আছে তাতে আমরা আমাদের লক্ষ্যে পৌঁছবো, এটা সবার দেখতে প্রিয় সাংবাদিকগুলো সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ।